Hello, it's lovely to see you. In this video, I'm going to take you through a bite-sized Pilates session that I have designed specifically to promote good bone health and good menopause health. The menopause is when ovaries stop producing eggs and the levels of hormones of estrogen, progesterone and testosterone fall. And the lack of estrogen increases the risk of osteoporosis and cardiovascular disease. And women are affected by the loss of bone strength in the years before, during and after menopause as estrogen levels fall rapidly. Your bone is breaking down at a faster rate than the body can grow new tissue, new bone tissue. However, there is good news. Exercise can help with this, and there are two types of exercise that we look for that promotes good bone health, both which can be met through doing Pilates. The first one are weight-bearing exercises where our bones support our own body weight, whether that's standing or say kneeling, or supporting our body in different positions in some way. And Pilates does that in a low impact way. The second type of exercise you need to look for is bone strengthening exercises. And this is where we use our muscles to pull on our bones. So it strengthens the muscle and the bone. The bones respond by renewing themselves and becoming stronger, or certainly at least maintaining the strength they have got. And that can be achieved by, again, using your own body weight as resistance, as we often do in Pilates, and also by adding in, say, the use of some small equipment like resistance bands or maybe weights. The main thing when it comes to exercise is any exercise, unless it has been you've specifically been told to avoid it by a health practitioner, then any exercise will be beneficial and improve your general health, physically and mentally, and help improve those energy levels, improve your mood, and help to relieve stress. And Pilates does all of that too. If you're looking to do exercise, one of my main points would be to find something that you enjoy doing, because you're more likely going to want to do it. And I hope you're going to enjoy this workout we're going to do together now. If you already have osteoporosis, then exercise is still important. And the exercises I've selected in this video should be absolutely fine for you to do, in that there is no rolling on the spine or pressure on the spine. But if you're not sure, please always check with your healthcare practitioner beforehand. So we're going to do a little session, and we're going to use some resistance bands, and I've got a few different ones here. You can get different levels of resistance, and these are good for different reasons. This one I've got, the colours don't always correspond, it depends where you get them from. This is quite a light, as you can see, quite a light resistance band. So if you've got something like that, just a light resistance, we're going to be using that on some of the smaller muscles and muscles around our arms. I've also got a little loop band, okay, which you can use, or you can just have a normal resistance band and tie a knot in it, and I can show you that in a minute. Okay, that's sort of, again, fairly lightish resistance, slightly stronger than that yellow one. And then I'm also going to have what we call an activation band. And these, as you can see, are much stronger, much harder resistance. You can get them in different weights, and I'll put all the notes about resistance bands and what I'd recommend and so on below the video, so you've got that, and you've got links if you need to. But by all means, ask me a question if you're not sure. You can, with any of the exercises, of course, use stronger resistance bands if you want to, and you don't have to use a resistance band if you're not ready for that yet. You're still using your own body weight as resistance in Pilates. So that is a good place to start if you're, new to Pilates, new to exercise. So that all being said, let's get started. Okay, well, let's start standing. We're going to do some standing Pilates work now. So bearing our weight through our pelvis and our hips and our legs. So just standing up nice and tall. Just bring your pelvis into what we call a neutral position. So you can do a few pelvic rocks and just find a neutral spine. So we're aiming for the pelvis parallel to the floor and the tailbone pointing down to the floor. Think about you having an imaginary belt, and you're just going to pull it in a notch tighter than you would do normally. So we're bracing around here like a personal corset, just supporting through the centre. And then just a couple of shoulder rolls, just as we warm up a little bit, and take the shoulders down and away from the ears. Thumbs are pointing forwards, draw the chin into the chest. Good. So just thinking about that posture, we're just going to shift the weight to one side and then the other. So just transferring the weight side to side. Then just transfer it forwards and backwards a little bit. So the toes curl and then the toes lift. And then just take it into a little circle. And I want you to find a nice centered point where you feel you've got the same amount of weight going through the right leg and the left leg. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to take it into a little rise and lower. Just warming up, rise and lower, working through the feet, bearing that weight through the joints of the feet. Good, let's do one more, and then just let's take it into a little knee bend. So just warming up through the body, get through the body moving. You can just take these shallow if you want to, take a little bit deeper if you wish. So all this time you are supporting your own body weight through your bones. Let's do one more. Good. Okay, let's bring it into a spine twist. So we're going to just turn to one side, back to centre, and then to the other. Bring the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale as you twist. Inhale. Exhale as you twist. Good. Well done. Come back to centre. Bring the hands down by the side. We're going to now just transfer the weight, and we're going to take all our weight through one leg. So we're going to balance on one leg. If you want something to hold on to, then please do so, or a wall or something. And then let's transfer the weight to the other side. Growing up nice and tall. Now all your weight's going through one leg. So we're strengthening and making the bones work of that supporting leg. Good. And one more. So now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the weight, hold that balance. You can have the foot low to the ground if you want to, and we're going to add in that spine twist we just did. So twisting towards the knee and then twist away. So this is really, can you feel that supporting leg working? It's having to stabilise, to support your weight, to stop you from falling over. And again, as we get older, we want to make sure that we're minimising the risk of falls and subsequent injuries. And one more. Good. That supporting leg working hard there. Let's change sides. So standing up nice and tall. Hold on to something if you want to, but see if you can do a twist towards the knee, centre and then away. And again, really feel that supporting leg. I can feel my leg working. It's adjusting all the time, taking my body weight, keeping me balanced. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, centre. Exhale as you twist. Let's do one more to each side. Well done. Don't worry if you feel wobbly, that's absolutely fine. Coming back to centre. Good. Well done. Okay, so I want you to get now a light resistance band. And again, as I said at the beginning, you can do this without any resistance, but obviously we want to be building up the strength through the muscles and bones, getting the muscles to pull on the bones that bit more so it renews, it strengthens. So you're going to stand on your resistance band, okay? It's sort of in the middle, and I'm holding the band, let me swap my hand around, with my thumbs on top of the band. Okay, we're going to start by squeezing through the abdominals here, And we're going to extend one arm up and back down. So you can do this with a higher resistance if you want to, but the muscles are quite small through the shoulders and the arms that we're working. They will tire quite quickly, and so I find the lighter resistance is enough for what we need to do. Good, we're going to do 2 more, so I'm squeezing the arm as close to the ear as I can. Good, let's change arms, so squeeze and down. Keep the core nice and strong here. So again, we're still supporting our weight through our posture. Pushing up and down. Push the arm up by the ear and down. And again, push up. Good, 2 more. Last one. Good. We're going to now, you stay as you are, I'm just turning so you can see me. We're going to turn our hands so our palms are facing upwards. Keep the elbows glued by the side and bring our arms into a bicep curl. So squeezing the hands towards the shoulders, keeping the elbows still. Keeping the core connected. Good, let's do 2 more. Last one. Then we're going to just keep the arms by the side, turn the arms so that the knuckles are pointing down, thumbs are on top again. Going to bend my arms, but this time I'm going to take them back and extend it behind me. So I'm still keeping my elbows still. Can you see? And I'm squeezing back. So we're working the back of the arms. Good, let's do 4 more. Squeeze and squeeze. Taking it back behind, sort of almost a little lift if you can. 1 more, good. Okay, we're going to now let go of one side and swap over. So you're holding the opposite side of the band. We're going to, as if you're drawing a sword out of a scabbard, bring it up and out and back in, across the body and out and in. Good. Keeping standing tall. So we're just working all the different muscles around the shoulders, through the arms, and you can probably feel yourself getting a bit warmer as well, that heart rate increasing. Good. Let's do 2 more. Pulling it across the body, reaching it up diagonal. Last one. Good. So you're just going to release that one. We're going to swap sides, holding thumb on top, standing tall when you're ready, taking out diagonally. So drawing that sword out to the side. Good. Let's do 4 more. So 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good. Okay, gently step off your band and bring it up and take hold of it. So there's a little bit of a dip in the middle and your hands, your thumbs are on top. Elbows again are glued to the side, and we're going to open the hands out to the side. So you can see my elbows are staying where they are, and I'm just squeezing the shoulder blades together. Keeping standing tall and strong, so not hollowing my back. Elbows stay in, and I'm just working through the rotator cuff muscles in the shoulders, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Each time, take it out and squeeze, making sure the hands are staying level. Good, let's do 2 more. Last one. Good, well done. So that's our little arm series. You can feel just that light resistance is all you need. You can feel that working through the arms. Good. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to get an activation band. If you haven't got one, the links are below if you want them. You can get a heavier resistance band, a heavier one of these, and you could tie it round your legs is an option. Or you could do this all without the activation band, but it really does, if we're looking to build and improve our bone strength, it's really good to have that resistance on, okay? So we're going to start with the feet hip width apart, or just slightly wider, so you can feel the band. There's a slight tension there with the band, and we're just going to take it into a squat. Okay, so the muscles are working all the time just by having this band on. I've got a medium strength band here. If you're new to exercise, then you may want to start with a light band. Okay, we're going to take a step out to the right and squat, bring it in, and squat, take it out to the left. So these are a walking squat. Okay, we're walking out to the right and then back in. Walking out to the left and back in. Now, if you want to go at a slower pace than me, please do. That's absolutely fine. You can slow it down. I'm going to do some slower in a minute. But you can slow it down, go at your own pace. Good. Let's do one more. Okay, we're going to add on. We're going to do a step out. Then your left leg is going to step behind like you're doing a curtsy. Then you come back to your wide squat and narrow. We repeat that the other side. So we do a wide squat. Step your right leg behind like you're doing a curtsy. Then come back to your wide squat and narrow. If, when you step behind, it bothers your knees, just do another narrow squat. So go wide, narrow, wide, and then you could do another narrow squat here, or you curtsy. Good. Let's go again. Wide, narrow, wide, into your curtsy. Good. And wide, and narrow, and wide, and curtsy. We're going to do one more each side, and we're just going to do some little presses in each position. Press, 2, 3, 4. Take it wide, and press, 2, 3, 4. Step behind, and press, 2, 3, 4. Take it wide, press, 2, 3, 4. Narrow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wide the other way, and press, 2, 3, 4. Into curtsy, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Can you feel the difference? If you do things before, normally, or you're doing in other videos, you can probably feel the difference, that band. I know I can. And you can hear in my voice. So it's helping with your cardiovascular system as well, even though we're not jumping around. Right, let's take it then. Keep the band on. And we're going to take it into some lunges. So we're going to step back with one foot, press down, come up, and then I want you to see, if you need to hold on to something you can lift the leg through into balance. And the higher you lift it, the harder you're working. Yeah, because there's more stretch and resistance on the band. Take the same leg, step back, press down, come up, push, bring the leg through, stand up nice and tall. Step back, press down. So we're sticking on the same leg. Hold on to something if you want to, if your balance is a bit wobbly. And you can, if you would prefer to do, instead of a lunge, you can do a squat, if that's easier on toe joints. Good. Really squeeze, really feel, you can feel the bottom working, the hamstrings, the hip flexors, everything around the pelvis. Well done. Let's do one more. And let's take it back into the lunge, and we're going to press 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring the feet back in. Well done. Let's swap legs. I'll turn around so you can see me. So other leg, big step back, press down, and then push, lift the leg up, work against the resistance band, engage the tummy, same leg, steps back, keep the chest lifted, press down, up, push, lift, and again, step back, press down, and lift. So working the hip flexors of this moving leg, working the glutes and the hamstrings of that stabilizing leg. Press down. Well done. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Okay, let's take it back into your lunge and little presses here. So press 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, and step back in. Well done. Okay, let's slide them off. Come to the back of your mat, and what we're going to do now is do an exercise where we're using our own body weight as resistance. So, back of your mat, take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, chin to chest, gentle roll down, rolling through the spine. And we're going to walk our hands forwards. This is where we're taking our weight bearing now through different parts of the body. And if you can, bring yourself into an inverted V shape. So you're taking weight through the hands and the shoulders. The head is dropping between the arms, hips and high. Whew. And then you can bring yourselves into a box position. Okay, so we've got a couple of options here. We're going to do 4 push-ups. So you can do them in a box position, as I am now. You can walk the hands forwards, take it into a 3/4 position, or each time we're adding in a bit more body weight, you can take it into a full plank position. So we're going to do 4. You choose your level, and we're doing 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can stay in the position you're in. You can stay in your plank or come back to a box. And we're going to do 4 shoulder taps. You're tapping opposite shoulder. 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to bring in knee to elbow. 2. And again, you can do this in your plank. 3, 4. Then take the hips high into your inverted V shape again, walking the hands back in and rolling back up. So we've got 3 different things we're doing push-ups, shoulder taps and bringing the knee in. And you can do that in those different positions. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's go again. If you're thinking, I haven't got it, Gila, I don't know what, don't worry, we're doing it again. Don't worry. Into your inverted V shape. Hips are high, head hanging between the arms. Then bring yourselves box, 3/4, so just resting above the knees, or into your full plank position. We're doing 4 push-ups here. So 4, whichever position you're in. 3, 2, 1. You're doing 4 shoulder taps, whichever position you're in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to bring your knee to the opposite elbow, so across the body. And again, you can do this in your plank or in your box, bring it across the body. Well done. Sit back into a child's pose, circle the wrists if you want to. It's really good that we're taking weight onto our wrists and our upper bodies, because that's not a natural movement that we do during the day, is we take weight through our upper body. And again, it's important to keep those joints and these bones strong as well. Okay, so we're going to come down onto our fronts, and you've got the option here to use the little loop band I showed you, or tie a sort of lightish resistance band round your ankles. So just like I showed you with your legs, you could put this and tie it round your ankles if you wanted to. When you've got it round your ankles, we're coming onto our fronts. So this is a combination where we've got some body resistance and lower resistance from bands. Let's take it into our swan dive. So working through the back, bring the shoulders down and away from the ears, and then you lengthen and lift the upper body and lower. So exhale as you lift and lower. And that working the back muscles, strengthening the spine, the whole length of the spine, having to lift your body weight off the floor. You can then add in an opposite leg, alternate leg, sorry. So keep one foot pinned to the floor, glued to the floor, whilst you lengthen and lift the other leg. Squeeze the bottom, work through the back of the hamstring. It's not about lifting high, it's to have a sense of lengthening, keeping that lower back supported as you keep the tummy pulled in. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to lift both legs, bring the heels in together and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and again, in, and in, and in, and in. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. And lower the legs down. Well done. Just push yourself back into a child's pose. Release the back. Okay, so you can now slip the band off your feet, and I'm going to use the activation band again. I'm going to pop it on again, sort of mid-thigh, round your legs, and come to laying on your back. Okay, we're going to find our neutral spine, our midway point, bracing through the abdominals, and we're going to bring one leg in, second leg to join, so we're in a modified 100 position here, and we're then just going to extend one leg away and back in. So you'll feel a little resistance again, the working against the band. So here, it's not just the legs, as they're the bits that are moving, but we're also really strengthening around the pelvis and the spine as well. You can just extend a little bit. You can take it lower if you want to. You can even lift your head and shoulders, add in a bit more body weight as you do the single leg stretch. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. And then we're going to come into scissors. So we're going to take a single toe tap and then change. So again, just that extra resistance here around the legs, working through the lower back, strengthening that spine and the core and the pelvis. If you want to, again, you can add in the upper body, and you can tap further away, and you can even take the legs straight if you want to. So let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug the knees in. Good, so we're going to repeat that again. We'll do 8 single leg stretch and then 8 scissors. So you choose your level, and we're extending the leg. Keep the spine in neutral. If you feel the back pulling away from the floor, keep the legs high. 4 more, keep breathing. Last 3, and 2, and 1, into our scissors. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I don't know about you, but I can definitely feel that working more on my core and through the hip flexors and so on with the band on, than without the band. Okay, keep the band on. Bring yourself round onto your front into this box position again. And we're just going to, again, do what I call like fire hydrant. We're going to take the knee out to the side. So we're weight bearing through our arms and wrists again, and our shoulders, as well as our knees and hips. And then we've got that added resistance of the band as we work the bones and muscles, the pelvis and the hips. Good, so now we're going to take it up, and you're going to press for 3, 2, 1 and down. And again, take it up, 3, 2, 1 and down. And again, 3, 2, 1, last one, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, little presses. Press. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then circle. 2. Change direction. 3, 4. Good. And just have a little rest. We're going to do the other leg. So, in your box position, taking the leg out and in, and out and in. So lifting up high, working through the glutes. Couple more here. And you'll feel working through the arms and wrists as well. If it does get too much on your wrists, you can drop to your forearms if you would prefer. You're still taking weight through your shoulders. Okay, let's take it up and press. 2, 3, and down. And again. Press. 2, 3, and down. And press. 2, 3. Last time. And press. 2, 3. Good. Little presses. So take it up. Press. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And circle. Whew. That's definitely tough with the band than when you do it without. Last one, we've changed direction. Oh, good job. Well done, sit back. Okay, let's just stretch out then. So slide that band off. And let's just circle the wrists round. Just come sitting comfortably. And circle the wrists the other way. And up and down. And side to side. And give them a bit of a shake out. Circle the shoulders. And then bring one arm across the body. Drop the shoulders down and just hug that arm across. And release. Take the same arm, reach behind, down the middle of the shoulder blades. Either reach behind and hold on to that hand, or you can just draw the elbow back, just stretching out through the triceps. And release. Good. Other arm. Draw that arm in and across the body. And release. Reach the hand down the middle of the shoulder blade. Reach behind, or you can gently push the elbow back. Take it there. Try and keep the chin lifted if you can. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely warmer. It's definitely worked my cardiovascular system as well as taking weight through my bones, my body. And release. Just link the fingers together. Drop the chin to the chest, round the back. Feel as if you're just drawing the shoulder blades apart. And release. Take the hands behind, draw the elbows together, open out through the front of the chest. You can look up to the ceiling if you want to. Good. Okay, bring both legs round to your right and just take hold of the front of your right foot. Squeeze the heel into the bottom. Push the hips forwards towards me. You should feel a stretch through the front of that right thigh. You may feel it up near the hip slightly. You might feel it further down the knee, wherever you're tight. And release. And then just reach forwards over that front knee. And just feel that stretching out through the glutes and the hips that we've just worked. Oh, breathe. Nice deep breath. Good. And release. Swap sides. So you're going to take hold of the left ankle, front of the foot. Draw the heel into the bottom. Make sure the knee's pointing down the length of the mat. Push the hip forward. Feel that stretch through the front of the thigh. Well done. Relax the leg down and then just reach forwards over that front leg, stretching out the other hip. So we've worked upper body, lower body, core. We've done standing work. We've taken our weight in different body positions, on different parts of our body. We've used our body as resistance. Bring the legs together, soles of the feet together, rather, and just let the knees drop out to the side. And we've also used additional resistance as well. And you can play with that, add different resistance weights to this same workout and get different effects. And just stretching out through the inner thighs. And release. just bring one leg in front of you, place the other leg, so it will be your left leg next to the knee or over the knee if you're mirroring me. And we're just going to draw that knee in and across the body, just stretching out again through the outer hip through here, through our abductors, and release. Swap sides. So just place your right foot next to the knee or over the knee, reaching round, hugging that knee in and across. And it's all been focused on strengthening, improving our bone health, helping to promote the health of our bodies as they change, before, during and after the menopause, and looking after ourselves. It's what it's all about. And release. Good. Sitting comfortably, take a deep breath in, and of course we've looked after our mental health as well. Breathe in. We've taken some time out for us. Exhale. One more. We've forgotten about everything else because we've been concentrating on the Pilates. Exhale. And so we've given our mind a break as well from all the noise and busyness of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions about anything, any of the bands I've used, or any of the exercises, please let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, hit subscribe, and enjoy. That's the main thing. Enjoy doing it, then you'll want to do more of it, and in the meantime you're looking after yourself in a nice, easy, enjoyable way. So take care, and I will see you soon.